Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, our players are...
Hi, I'm Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play a Giff fighter.
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter from somewhere near Brow.
Hi, I'm G-Man. I play Yeldan Chartby, a Elven Ranger from Realm Space.
Hi, I'm Ockar, human paladin. I'm from Brawl, and I recently got stronger.
Levalithana, an elven wild mage from she doesn't know where.
Hi, I'm Zakad. I play Lafdul Moonglade. He's totally not a caffeine addict, and he's from Realm Space, and he's a thief, and he heals stuff.
Oh, we know he drinks all the coffee.
Do we have coffee?
Coffee. I don't know if coffee. I think they probably have something.
Hey,
they might have something.
the equivalent of that's what I said. Caffeine addicts. Whatever gives caffeine.
Coffee definitely exists. Coffee definitely exists.
I was gonna say they probably call it bitter bean though instead.
No,
We
I
should
mean,
do some
coffee
research into tea.
exists in Forgotten Realms. Coffee exists in the Forgotten Realms, so it's
So
it's
he
out there in
drinks coffee.
Spelljammer. It's out there in
Lafdul
Spelljammer.
will be exporting that.
He drinks all the coffee.
He's got access to thief skills. Surely, if it's not an illicit substance or whatever, I don't know how it's regarded in Forgotten Realms. There,
Coffee exists. I'd have to go look it up, but it exists. Anyway, so you guys had a lot of fun in the last session with last couple sessions really, because that was a long running battle that you guys were involved in.
We almost died several times. Braxon almost killed me once.
Woohoo!
hey, you learn how the staff works now. So, or rod
Yeah.
power, whatever you call it.
It would have been funny if you dropped me under 10 hit points with
That
that.
would have been hilarious.
It would
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah,
There was no way Braxton could kill you because you were at 18. It was too.
I wonder how Braxton would react to it as to whether or not he'd still use. Yeah, I assume he would.
Well,
He's one of those types who would.
Braxon was trying to heal him.
He heals himself instead though.
Yeah.
It would have been. I would have definitely enjoyed that. The reaction of you accidentally knocking Ockar out by draining his hit points. That would have been fantastic.
That's called a learning curve.
Yeah. So Braxton's now going to be thumping everyone. Oh, I'm a bit low on hit points. Let's thump a few people.
I
So
changed
what-
the sword form back though.
Yeah, and what is
It takes
proficiency
time.
even on that rod?
I think Braxton will be
It's,
learning some weapon proficiencies.
It's the
What?
same as a club.
Okay.
Well, if you're just trying to because you're just trying to touch someone, not hit them. It doesn't have a non-weapon proficiency penalty. If he's actually trying to hit someone with it, it would count as a mace.
Right.
No, mace, not club. My
Oh,
bad.
I'm trying to
Because
mace
you can use it in the standard form with just the ball at the end and hit people upside the head, and
I
it
think it
counts
still
as a
has
mace.
a combat modifier
Nope,
as well.
it's
Hmm.
well. I mean, if he doesn't have proficiency in mace, then yeah, he's gonna get a non-proficient penalty with
Yeah.
it. But if you're just trying to touch someone, it's fine. Anyway,
Yeah, he's gonna have to try to get himself proficient in all forms of that weapon.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe learn how it works.
Then he loses a weapon and he's got all these proficiencies. It's just like
Yeah. All
Well,
will wait
it's
till
not-
I've got the last
yeah,
proficiency,
they're actually pretty common.
and then have a rust monster destroy or something.
Magic items, I'm pretty sure can't be destroyed by
No,
rust
they can be.
monsters.
They got higher save.
all right.
Yeah.
Real fast, since we did have a lengthy combat that involved quite a few different things. Is anyone wearing any magical items that they have an idea of what they do, but not exactly, and they want to see if they learned enough to figure out what they are?
Ring of
Triangular shield.
Hold on. Let's start with Higgimus. Go in order.
Yeah, I do. My ring.
I will have to edit your information to put in that it can do walls of ice.
Okay.
That's the ring you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, not really yet.
Okay. All right. Next up is Braxon.
Yeah. Well, Braxton's realised he doesn't know everything about the stick of many buttons.
Right, but so you do know now that you can touch a creature and transfer some hit points from it to you.
Yeah.
And that will be 2d4.
2d4. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
You've used that short bow once as well, so that might be identified by now.
Yeah, just once is not enough.
Not really enough.
Yeah, but it's like once every adventure.
Well, what happens is every time Braxton says, I'm going to use the short bow, something happens and he has to switch back to his other weapon.
You'll just have to make sure that you set up a situation where
It's like I want to
things don't change.
I want to learn how to use. I want to know the identifier on my shield, but it's going to be a long while before I figure that out. So I'm going to have to pay you to get that. Can you get paid identified? To actually tell you the
Yeah.
modifier?
Well, I mean, I will allow you to do some stuff like that. There are other spells that you guys don't have and stuff like that. All right, Yeldan.
The ring of protection.
Okay, let me see.
It is pale ring with metal spiral, pale metal with spiral design.
Yeah, I just need to look in the list. That is a ring of protection +2.
Oh.
So when you're not wearing magical armor, that gives you a +2 bonus to armor class, and regardless, it gives you a +2 bonus to saving throws.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, I can switch back to leather armor instead of the studded leather I'm wearing.
Or you can keep wearing the studded leather and be amazing.
No, because it's magical.
Oh.
All right, and Ockar?
Triangular shield, since I've been using it in every combat since I got it.
Not yet.
Oh.
Elevie.
Yep. Let's see. I'd like to know whether the pearl can do anything else.
You don't know.
Oh, so much for that. Okay. Other than that, I haven't gone through in detail yet, but that was the foremost one.
Okay. If you guys do think of anything like at the end of the session, you can ask me then.
I've got a ring.
Yep.
I don't know if mine's been identified, that one. I typed in. 3 pearls.
All right, let's see. That is a ring of protection +1.
Fair enough.
So, +1 armor class when wearing non-magical armor, and +1 saving throw bonus at all times.
It was mainly for the saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, you guys are starting to recover from that fight, catching your breath. Ockar, the door just to, I guess, the south of you. Let me make sure that I'm on the right layer. Yeah. All right. Right here.
Okay.
You can hear sounds from behind it. The sounds of combat have dramatically died down.
I'm going to limp over there and try to open the door.
Okay.
Trapped.
I follow you.
You open the door to see a number of slave sailors having surrendered. They're thrown down their weapons and stuff like that, and sailors from the other Serpentine ship are going through and checking for injuries and stuff like that, and striding between all of them, coming towards the door that you've just opened. Let me actually go ahead and reveal the rest of that chamber to you. Give me just a second.
Lafdul would have told the party that he thinks they're the members of the pots or whatever they are.
Okay, striding between all of them, coming towards the door, is a half-elf, wearing mail, carrying a sword. Looks like a bastard sword.
I
And
didn't
he's got
realize
a
he was a
couple
leader.
warriors with him. I'm sorry?
I didn't realize he was a leader. I knew he was commanding.
Well, I mean, you don't actually know if he is the leader or not, but he's the one
Oh, well.
coming towards you. And he does hail you, Ockar. He shouts out, "Hail, are you with the Company of the Broken Sword?"
Hail! Yes, I'm Ockar, the paladin of the group. We just took down all these Neogi Umberhulks, and I think they took down a bunch of drow downstairs.
That is disturbing. I guess I now know who the other group was that we'd heard about. I am Carowith Bowwhistle. I do not believe that we met on Brawl. Where is your captain?
Downstairs. He went to go help with the drow.
Are you going to take him to Higgimus?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down to the ladder into Higgimus.
Okay.
I can't remember. Did I pass out during that fight?
No, I brought you back with the ointment. You did fall unconscious.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you did.
So I'm gonna move down there where Higgimus is and say, Higgimus, this guy wants to talk to you.
I'm gonna start looking in the room.
I casually greet him as well since I know him vaguely.
All right, I'll turn around and what's the proper way to greet a fellow commander or something like that? Just hello, salute.
Since you don't know exactly what his position
Rank
is, I mean, you can just give a general greeting. You know, hail, well met, that kind of thing.
Silly question.
Yes,
Is he
Lafdul.
doing this for the reaction bonus? I've always wondered this.
Me?
Yeah, because you're constantly
kind of.
doing an etiquette bonus, so I'm wondering if you're doing it for a higher reaction.
Yeah, mostly.
No,
I mean,
that's
like,
fine.
well, I
didn't
mean, I
realize
just
that
want to
was
do like the, I just want to do like the proper thing,
And not
I
piss
think
off.
that's what my character would be.
Yeah,
yeah.
not piss off someone, not inadvertently say something stupid.
No, I didn't realize that was happening in the background. That was all.
I'll say greetings.
Reaction
I'm,
bonus is most commonly used for when you encounter something that you don't know. People that you don't know, and you're already in a position where the reaction of these people is fixed. Now, you can always try to use that and hope that you will make someone who is hostile not so hostile or something like that, or reduce their likelihood to attack. But this is the guy that you met on Brawl, Higgimus.
Okay.
That guy.
What was his
Oh,
name
it's
again?
that
It was
Carowith Bowwhistle.
Bowwhistle. Greetings, Bowwhistle. It's good to see you here. Thank you for your support.
He gives you a quick salute and says, "Indeed. I hope you don't mind. There was a little subterfuge on our part. We knew that one of the people who we sent with you was a spy, but we didn't know which one. I do apologize for having to do that, but we felt it was the only way to ferret them out.
Well,
did everything go well here on your end?"
Well, the person that was a spy ended up stabbing one of our helmsmen, killing them.
Oh, I am sorry about that. I did not expect that.
Yeah, when he mentions that he knew that one of those people were a spy, Higgimus's eyes squint really deeply, and my ear tufts kind of point down a little bit.
Did you know which one was a spy, or did you just have an idea that one of them might have been one?
We were pretty sure that one was, but we didn't know which, and we didn't know for sure. We didn't want to tip a hand by inadvertently revealing who that we were aware that someone was a spy.
Well, that would have been useful information. No, it put my crew at great risk. Because not only did they kill our helmsman, it put our ship in a state where we couldn't fly.
The Helpman was also a cleric, so that's gonna cause problems.
I am very sorry about that. We felt it was a risk that had to be taken in order to ferret them out and figure out exactly what they knew and that sort of thing.
Well, on the bright side, most of us survived.
Well, we saved a lot of saves, hopefully.
Before we knocked him out, he was speaking in uncommon or in.
I'll say we actually
Drow.
we took the captive who was a spy. We took them captive, as far as I know.
Yeah.
That
Still
would be
being tied up.
it would be quite a boon if we could interrogate him.
He's tied up on our
well-
ship right now, and I think we have some crew members keeping an eye on him.
While I do appreciate your orders, goals, and ideals, don't include us in something like this again, where you know that you're sending a spy to us.
Well,
It cost us too much.
as I said, I do apologize for that subterfuge. We did feel that it was a necessary risk to ferret them out and identify what information has been leaked to them. The Neogi, when we attacked, seemed far too prepared for our assault, and it was, we believe, the only reason this ship escaped in the first place.
Yeah, it did seem really strangely prepared when we got here.
It is one of the reasons why we offered to fully repair your ship afterwards. We felt that something like this could happen, and we wanted to ensure that your ship would come out none the worse for wear long term.
That's good, considering all the damage we took.
Yeah, if you excuse me, I need to go see to the rest of my crew, and I'll head off to go take care of it.
Indeed.
Lafdul mutters something to himself, and he says, "Yeah, same ship, different crew."
I'm gonna be like to laugh, but can you check this door for traps?
Yeah, he can do. I suppose he'll
Lafdul,
start.
Yeldan's only kind of paying attention.
Yeah, no, he's
He's
wandering off, opening
he's
doors
searching-
now.
He's searching the ship.
All right.
I think I've
Carowith
gonna
is
sit down for a bit.
Carowith takes his leave and says, "We have many captured slave crew members upstairs. We're going to start checking them, making sure that they're okay, learning their names, so we can start preparing to bring them back. I will send along some of my crew with you, so that if there are any more survivors, we can start gathering them up and getting them fed and settled onto both of our ships."
Oh, do we reveal which one is the traitor then? Which is a priest?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I know. We never stated that though, did we?
Yeah, I would tell him which member that was sent with us
So the
was the
mage
traitor.
is
Well, he
still
sees
with
Royard and
us.
Zarsha down here, and they're both not, under, not dead or under guard. So he was able to figure out that it was not either of them.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you really didn't say specifically which one it was. So
Yeah.
They say it's
he's
a priest,
right now
yes.
he's more concerned about checking that the slaves are okay. So I mean, as long as you've got your as long as the guy's under guard and everything like that, which you told him, he's fine with leaving him as is for now.
Yeah.
And yes, Braxon, you and Leva can come down if you want to participate. I don't have a problem with that.
Woohoo!
Okay. I'm gonna ask the guy before he leaves if he has any clerics he can spare to get us more defined ship in case we run into any resistance with any more Neogis that may be hiding.
We can administer some basic first aid, but we've mostly exhausted our healing spells as well.
Basic first aid is Basic first aid
That's
is
food
great
Lafdul
enough.
could do.
Yeah,
Same
basic
here.
first aid would be great, just in general.
Well, I mean, for the most
Braxon.
part, they're going around and most of the crew that they were fighting were slaves. So
Right.
now that the Neogi are, so far as you know, all dead, they're free. So now they're trying to ensure that they're healthy and not going to die.
I'm mainly just worried about Yeldan and Braxton, who took a brunt of that.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, Lafdul can
I'll
do
be
anything
okay.
that they can, and they're checking to make sure that slaves who are fighting are not dying. You guys are
Okay.
not dying right now.
Okay,
I can
Well,
do healing potions to give everyone 1 hit point back if you want.
go ahead.
I'm going to go survey the damage for our ship and crew.
Okay.
I
And
will
do
heal
all the
Higgimus
cabin-y
before he
things.
runs off.
Okay.
Like 1. Since he's running off.
Yeah, he's just
I'm not healing
Nothing.
Higgimus.
he
Higgins runs.
Higgimus-
Yeah, Higgimus is being too brusque and impatient.
leading
You're
the
not able
battle.
to administer first aid appropriately.
he's
All right.
very, very upset with this
is
pragma or
Braxon.
thought people.
Braxon gets a hit point.
Thank you.
Ockar. I'm doing it in the introduction order.
That's fine.
And Yeldan as well. They both get 1. Levy.
Did you say his name was Kerowith?
And myself.
Carowith.
Both
Yeah, I
get
didn't
1.
catch that before.
So
So
everyone
everyone apart from
except
Higgimus.
Higgimus gets 1. Okay, so Higgimus, you're heading back to your ship to survey your crew and everything like that?
Yeah, do the captain-y stuff.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna help explore the bomb area with everybody else.
help the crew,
The wounded,
Yeah,
the dying, the dead.
So-
the
so
ex-slaves and
Braxton-
everything like that. All right. I'll tell you how many, after everything's wrapped up, I'll tell you how many survived and how many died. I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
Braxton says to Carowith, well, what with there already being 1 spy, it might be worth checking over the slaves to see if they've tried to sneak any more spies in.
Oh, that's par for the course.
I think my colleague Ockar has some sort of ability to detect evil intent.
I do.
He's been doing that for a while.
Perhaps you could walk over the slaves and we can see if any of them are not really slaves, but well, you know.
Sure, I'll help out with that.
All right. So, Ockar, you go use your paladin powers with Carowith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to go back up? the
You don't have to move your token. I
It's
don't.
just
I don't care.
fluff.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly fluff at this point. But
Yeah, I'll go with him and use my human lie detector thing.
Basically,
or
if
evil detector.
Lafdul finds a trap, it means you're not in explosion radius.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry,
yeah, you can
Yeldan's nice and
move
close to
your token up there so that we know. I'm going to move Zarsha and Royard off. They're heading back to your ship to see what aid they can give as well. They're both very injured. Royard went down. He's not
Yeah, I
in
know.
great shape.
I saved him. You know, I was tempted to let him
Well,
die. He was just
Zarsha
like an
also
NPC.
they both went down at some point yesterday.
I don't think Zarsha went down.
No, she did. I had to bring her back with lay on hands. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
Braxton's
No.
going to go with Ockar.
okay.
Did
The
Yeldan
three
ever
elves
give?
staying here.
Did Yeldan ever give us a description of his master?
Yeah, I don't think he ever did.
It
No,
won't matter. Yeldan will know him by sight anyway.
Well,
all knows what he looks like.
it's just Braxton would be looking for him if he knew roughly what he looked like. He's an elf, is he?
He's not gonna be in there.
You don't know where he is.
I mean, you can always
Give a description, so to speak. It's fluff, though, isn't it? So
I don't
Yeah.
really have an idea of how he looks.
don't
fine.
know.
No,
You
you just
say
say
in-game
that
point.
that Yeldan gives him a description. That's all you need to say.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have done that last.
What was his name?
Alador
Uh,
Silvercloud.
Eleanor Silvercloud. Got it.
Actually, let me double check that. Yeah, that's
What
right.
kind of elf was he? Is he a mean elf, I assume?
He's actually a half elf.
Oh. I proceed to find traps, open doors.
Okay, I'm just moving Higgimus up to the top so that everyone knows that he's out of any effect of any potential traps that may or may not be here. Okay. Leva, are you going along with Lafdul and Yeldan, or are you going somewhere else?
She goes with Lafdul and Yeldan.
Okay.
Great, so 3 elves can all die again.
Yeah.
All right, so you're checking those large double doors
Yeah.
in front of you. All right.
I got 95.
95. Looking over them before you start checking for traps, you do not believe that they are locked, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't expect interior doors to be locked, unless it looked like it was something they were storing slaves in.
Taking a look over the door, examining the mechanisms on the hinges and the handles and everything like that, you do not believe that it is trapped.
I do not believe it is strapped. I will open the door.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that it isn't, but I have to go with reasonable deduction.
Exactly. All right, so you open that door and find that it is a cargo hold. It does have a large cargo opening to the upper deck. The cargo here is there's a lot of manacles, but they are right now empty. It looks like this may be where the sailor crew is kept when they're not actively being, actively working.
Why
That
do
is
I
your
get
guess
the
right now.
feeling like one of these manacles are going to end up being magical? Lafdul gives this nagging suspicion in the back of his mind, and Braxon just won't let him forgive him if he finds out about magical manacles.
Do you have a
Yeah,
detect magic
No, this
spell?
is just fluff.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, but I'll do this after. Next door, I assume.
Yep.
Magical manacles.
They'd probably be really useful, especially when we got captives.
All right. That door is most definitely locked.
Oh, it's locked. Can I look for a keyhole?
You can, but you can't really see much.
Oh no, I check the keyhole particularly for traps, and I look around.
All right. You do not believe that there are any traps on that door.
I attempt to disarm it. How good's the lock?
I said that you don't believe that there are any traps.
No, lock. How
Oh.
good's the lock?
It's a pretty standard lock.
Alright, I open it.
Okay.
Attempt to open it.
You get out your lockpicks and begin working on the lock. After about 5 minutes, you do hear the snick of the lock opening.
I open the door.
And let me go ahead and reveal that. And you find a corridor
God.
with doors on either side.
Oops. Okay.
I found the jail room. Lafdul shrugs. He wouldn't be locking every single one, surely.
You gonna look in?
Actually, no, only might do.
Start walking down and looking in each room.
I'm not gonna. Should we shout out to see if anyone's here first?
Mm-hmm.
Lafdul
idea.
will say something in Elvish because it's probably not a tongue the Neogi used, and in Dwarvish.
Voices do call back and
Just a general.
what exactly
You
are
know.
you saying?
We're liberating slaves. Anyone want to be liberated? That's what Lafdul's saying. Lafdul's saying with a bit of humour.
The responses from basically behind every single door are a mixture
Universal,
of
yes.
confusion from those who do not understand Elvish and Dwarvish, and
I also say in common afterwards after I
all
start
right, fine.
realizing.
Then Yeah, basically from behind almost every single door, there's just like a sudden cacophony of we're in here, help us, save us,
Alright,
things of that
see
nature.
if I can start opening the doors, or are they all locked?
They are all locked. So you're gonna get
Bear with me. Hang on, was this door locked up here? I'm gonna check out. So Yeldan can go down there as I'm slowly working my way through that corridor of doors.
Are you going to go for the XP of picking the lock?
Yeah,
or
I want
look
the
for the
XP.
keys hanging on the wall?
I mean,
Lafdul wants any excuse to prove how invaluable he is. I mean, yeah, I could just force it open the doors.
you don't think that door there is locked?
Is it traps?
I mean, if you're going to spend the time checking that rather than rescuing the people who are clamoring for help.
You know what? I'll take risks. I'll open this one.
Are you just going to open it?
Yeah, I say to Leva to move in the door just in case. Worst case scenario, lightning bolt just goes straight through me.
I'll ready the ointment.
Okay.
Just in case.
It's not trapped.
You open that door and
just look around the corner, see if there's anything in there.
There's a jettison in there, and there's piles of refuse, debris, and other storage. There's some crates of food and things.
Hey, Lover.
It stinks. I'm not going in there. No.
No, you didn't even hear what I was going to say. Could you check that drow wizard for a key while I start opening these locks? And I ask Yeldan to try and look in the number 5 for a key.
Yes, just wait. I'll be back in a minute. Where is the drow wizard?
Basically by the...
Her body is...
over there.
Yeah, right there.
Oops, just a moment. So... Okay, so I go here.
Okay, you start searching.
I have a quick look down the corridor to see if there's any keys, yeah.
Do I find any key?
You do not find a key. Yeldan, you're checking in room 5?
Yeah, I'll check in there. Cover my face with something.
It doesn't. When I say refuse, I don't mean that kind of refuse. It's.
Okay.
No, it's throwaway.
Yeah, I mean it's like broken crockery and stuff like that. The things you would put in a jettison to cause damage to other crews when you're.
It's like a skip or a trash thing.
Yeah, but it's not like food refuse. You wouldn't use that because it wouldn't do any damage.
Wait, did someone say there's an entire room of broken crockery?
Oh no!
No one tells Braxon. No one tells Braxon this.
Braxon, stay up there where you are. There's nothing here for you.
Braxon's worthless loot sense is tingling.
The thing is, there probably is something that is worth something. Unless we specifically check, we will never know. But it's one of those things.
Leva looks into this room to see whether there's stuff in here that might look like keys.
All right, well, hold on. Let me tell you what else she has on her body since you're you're looking.
Yep.
There is a staff on the ground. It looks like a pretty plain wooden staff with steel-bound ends. There is a dagger in her belt. She is wearing a cloak. You do find a bone scroll tube. Holding her cloak at the neck is a actually no, not that. She has an amulet around her neck in the shape of a black beetle. And she does have a pouch with what you immediately recognize as spell components. Do you want me to actually tell you what those are?
Do I need to know? But could you tell us later on? Because I didn't get the staff properly, I didn't get the dagger properly, and the scrolls.
Yeah, I can always tell you later.
Okay. In that case, yes, please.
I mean, you do recognize them as spell components. So.
Special ones or just normal ones?
You would need more time to look over them. I mean, you just recognize that kind of assortment of stuff is pretty clearly spell components.
All right.
All right, so Lafdul, which door are you trying to open first?
I'm working my way down the corridor.
Right, but right now, left or right?
Left, right, left, right.
Okay. You start picking that lock, and it's pretty easy actually. It just takes you a minute. You put your lock picks in with just bare effort. You hear the snick, and that door opens up.
Is this got like a stat? Is picking lock's got standard time, or is it random, so to speak, or is it
Picking a
on
lock is
difficulty?
1d10 rounds.
Oh. Yeah.
So is searching for traps, but. All right. So inside that room, there is a rather large cot of some sort. It's much too large for a human.
I let Yeldan search the room while I start opening the next door. And
Okay,
I guess he wants to see the prisoners.
You're calling Yeldan over?
If he's done searching.
Yeah, Yeldan, you didn't find anything in there.
Cool.
Anything worthwhile.
It just saves time, basically, in character.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
and Yeldan, I mean, Lafdul, you do get that other one open fairly quick as well. Actually, no, not fairly quick. It took you 10 minutes. Sorry.
Lafdul mentioned to the various prisoners. Did any of you hear like a particular word as they were ferrying you in and out? Like well, Lafdul would recognize it as a safe word or a command word for a glyph. He's basically asking them if they've heard something, like a particular word that is often repeated.
None of the slaves who are in this room, and they're stacked in here pretty tight. There's like
Oh no, if they don't know anything, I'm letting them know,
they don't know. However, Yeldan, you do find a large ring of keys. It seems to have dropped to the ground in the in the combat. You guys hitting the ship and everything like that. It was on a nail on the wall. It's a fairly large ring of keys.
Oh, well, I guess we're using that now.
Found the keys.
Yeah,
As they
Lafdul
come
says.
out.
Yeah, Martin sees the keys.
I'll start opening the doors. Chick. Figure out which key is the right key opening.
Okay.
Do they all use the same lock, or they all?
They all do use the same key once you find the correct one, and the key, another key on there also unlocks the manacles that are keeping all the slaves
manacled
inside the.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't realize they were manacled.
Well, some of you guys were going a little bit too fast on asking me for stuff, so didn't get to tell you.
I was just opening doors, so.
The first room does have mostly humans, but there is a dwarf in there. As you go down the rooms, unlocking them, you do find a much more mixed group. It turns out some of them are, former adventurers. Most of the humans are farmers and craftsmen and things like that from various asteroids on. Brawl spray. Space.
Does anyone know Braxon?
No.
That'd be funny.
Lafdul's not making a point of asking. He's just casually just sort of asking as someone mentioned it.
And the third from the last one, Yeldan, you do see a familiar face.
Ah.
As you're opening up the door and getting the slaves in there out, one of the a half elf in there says, "Yeldan, is that you?" And you recognize your old master, Alador Silvercloud. Alador is not looking very good, however. He has a leg that you can tell was broken and did not heal properly. And as you guys are releasing everyone, he's limping badly.
After I notice, I'm gonna take off the necklace, take off the dragon claw on it, give that back to him.
When you give it back to him, he touches it somewhat reverently, and he says, "There's actually tears in his eyes. Thank you. I never thought I would see you again, my friend.
Neither did I.
Especially so far from home. This clearly it's the will of the gods.
Maybe.
Do you want to take him back to your ship and get him settled in?
Yeah.
Do you like this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I was like, my reaction to watching them was like, they're supposed to be friends. You'd think they'd be a little bit more overjoyed. Yeldan seems a bit stuck up about it.
It's...
Well, if they're master and apprentice, then this would be perfectly normal.
Yeah, maybe, I suppose.
Yeah, but it is also what's been driving Yeldan for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't he break down in tears and cries and stuff? Yeldan.
I don't know, Yeldan, how do you react?
He doesn't react that much in public.
Oh, he's a private person. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give him his space. I suppose he's wandering off anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Alador's leg has definitely seen better days. He basically limps back to the
So
ship
basically,
with you.
a repair injury will cure that if I memorize that.
No, you're pretty sure a repair injury would not fix that.
Cure
'cause
serious, cure critical, regenerate, or
this is an
You
old
have to...
break.
It's an old wound that has healed wrong. You would literally have to break it, reset it, then heal.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but this is in a world where magic
high-level magics could work.
Cure critical, probably.
No.
No?
No.
Heal?
Heal
would,
or
sure.
restoration, maybe. I'd have to think about it.
Restoration?
Restoration
What about
can
the
do a
potion
lot.
I have? What about the potion I'm carrying around?
No.
Yeah.
Pity.
This is an old injury that is it needs very high level magic to properly fix it. So, I mean, it's definitely the kind of thing that would end most adventurers' careers.
Smoke power help?
Sure, if you want to remove a leg.
But then you could do regenerate. So, Yeldan,
I don't think any of us would ever
getting-
be able to cast regenerate.
Yeldan, getting him back to the ship. He does tell you a bit about what he has been through. I assume you would also be sharing your own adventures. Yeah. So I don't care if the other party members hear this, but it's up to you as to whether you would share this with them. So they may not know. But what he tells you is that he was captured by Neogi, and the Neogi were actually masquerading as Drow, so as to not give away their presence on Faerun. However, those Neogi ended up being attacked by other Neogi, and they took all their slaves, and that was this group here. He tells you that he believes he was kept around primarily for use in a Life Jammer helm, and he was used in the Life Jammer a few times, primarily because of his, strong, not so vital anymore, but once, very vital life force. So, all right. Everyone else who is, I guess, Lafdul, you're moving over there to check out that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Inside.
You have to be very careful to get around the
Corpses.
It's not so much the corpses as the oil.
I'm
You
flying.
fly
It's
over
leather.
it.
That's true.
It's leather. I don't know. Has it been long enough? Because my fly might have run out.
Nope. Fly lasts for quite a while.
Yeah, but searching traps, opening locks, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
That's true,
So
but you
speak.
didn't have to open too many locks.
Yeah. I'll happily fly over. Good luck, Leather, he says smirkedly.
If Leva's coming into the room with you, then she can basically
So you can just use the corpses and stand on corpses.
That's a morbid way of
bridge.
doing it, but okay.
That is really
If it
morbid.
works.
It's
That
practical.
is really morbid.
If it works, yes.
But no, it wouldn't really work because the corpses would
Because the
slide.
corpse would still slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, the corpse slide around.
However,
You
you can
wedge
basically,
the
you know, the door. Once the door is open, you can just, you know, step over.
I
into
hold
the,
on.
Uh,
So you could corpse surf on the oil.
There are no waves.
you
No,
can basically
you
just
can
step around the
slide
corner
across.
very gingerly. All right, so
Do that.
inside this room, it's very Spartan and just basically purely serviceable spare room.
I'm
Um,
gonna search for hidden compartments in this one because I know the drow are in here. So now you're fond of hiding stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't
like loose
detect magic.
floorboards. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna use it for this.
Okay.
I'm saving it for when we're doing all the items.
All right. In that time, your fly spell does end. You spend that time searching for any hidden compartments, and you do not find any.
If I don't find anything, I will attempt to. Actually, can I?
Can you step like around the
No.
corner?
No, I was thinking, could I use outer self? Well, actually, no, because I might need knock. I'm gonna attempt to slide around the edge of the wall, scout around.
All right. Well, you know, you
Would
Because that's
you,
the
you
area.
well, hold on. You didn't actually like you searched for hidden compartments in the room, but you didn't let me describe what else was in the room, i.e., the travel chest sitting at the bottom of the bed.
oh,
Guys, really need to let him finish describing stuff before you go off and do
Yeah.
things.
all right.
Yeah, you guys,
Pay
you
attention.
definitely, you definitely want to, before you move on from a room, say, is there anything else in here that I notice that is of interest? Because there have been times when you have ignored very obvious things because you went in, you looked for something specific like secret compartments, and then moved on. And I was basically like, well, I guess since you didn't ask me what else was in there, you didn't notice
One
the
would
thing.
say it is an assumption. So
Braxon needs to know about all the crockery.
So there is a small travel chest.
I search for traps.
Okay. You do not find any traps, and you do not believe it is locked.
Okay, I open it. I ask Lever, do you want to be in the room? It might explode in my face.
It
Yes.
explodes in your face. No, I'm just kidding. The
No, it eats your face.
the lid lifts up easily. Inside there's piles of black clothing, a spare cloak.
It is a mimic.
There are also some books.
Mm.
Probably the mage's books.
3 large books.
There was no mage.
And a small sack of something that you need to open up to take a look in.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
Oh, I will look. Lafdul's not upset against looking for loot, as it were.
Okay.
It's
You
kind of like a passing hobby of his.
you
would
open
say.
up the pouch, and inside you find 25 gold pieces,
I see. Yes, group leader.
12 platinum pieces, small faceted stone, slightly scratched, and it looks like I did not write down the color.
Slightly scratched. Would I know that would evidently reduce its value? have to be
Yes,
cut or-
yes, that would reduce its value, and you realize handling it that it's a fairly soft stone, which is why it was scratched in the first place. Hold on a second.
Cool.
Let me just look up what color this stone
Soft
would be.
stones. I don't actually know soft stones that are.
Quartz is actually really pretty soft.
Quartz is
compared
actually
to
pretty
most other
hard.
stones.
It's like
Oh.
Is
it's
it?
like 7 on the Mohs scale, I think, 6 or 7.
Soft is, yeah, basically it scratches easily.
I mean, anything harder can scratch it. All right, hold on a second. Give me a second to find out what color this is. It might actually be clear. I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't write it down.
Oh, yeah, when it comes to level spellcasting, when the gem requires it to be a certain value, does it matter if the gem gets damaged and it no longer becomes that value?
It does.
Oh, so,
Yeah, so if you have a 50 gold piece gem and it gets damaged and it's only worth 25, then it's not worth 50 gold pieces anymore and you can't use it for
yeah,
the
I
spell.
suppose it's like a damage component.
Makes sense.
You can't use it. Yeah, that's fair enough.
It is clear. So, sorry. That is why I did not write down a color. You also find a glossy faceted stone. It's got kind of a transparent, milky appearance. And 2 greenish-yellow faceted stones. And of course, after the game, I'll copy and paste all this stuff for you guys.
At a glance, are they spell books? Or are they just reading books? Or
You would have to open them to look.
I pass them to Lever. You're normally the local book expert. Lafdul was going to say something else, but he's trying to be nice. That might have got. You're pretty intelligent. You might have realised that Lafdul was stumbling over his words.
Uh-huh.
I thought Braxon.
Well,
was
Levo
the
opens the
expert.
books. Levo opens the books and looks inside.
Okay. I will, of course, give you this list. Well, actually, I can give it
That
to
would
you
be nice.
right now.
Spell book.
Are they free spell books?
Yes, they are all 3 spell books.
Oh, good God. Good luck.
I'll read you off what they've got so you know, but I will copy this in as well.
Thank you.
The first one has Amplify, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Detect Undead, Enlarge, Friends, Lightning Serpent, Protection from Vermin, Read Magic, Shield, Shocking Grasp, Circle of Flame, Deafness, ESP, Flaming Sphere, Fog Cloud, Improved Spider Climb, Knock, Melf's Acid Arrow, Tasha's Uncontrollable Hideous Laughter, Blink, and Flame Arrow. The second spellbook has Slow, Tongues, Dig, Enchanted Weapon, Improved Invisibility, Monster Summoning 2, Remove Curse, Shout, Tensor's Giant Strength, Wall of Fire, Khazid's Procurement, Major Creation, Shroud of Flame, and Telekinesis. The third spellbook has just Wall of Stone, and the rest of it, it's about 100 pages, is blank.
Oh, nice.
An empty spell book.
Wow.
All right, so
I'll
I'm going to
take
go ahead
it.
and just PM you those.
Lever's now encumbered. I know she's got a bag of holding.
Yeah, he gave her a bag of holding.
You hear this plop as Lever faints in the background when she hears the spells of the second book. Thank you.
Lafdul gets this terrible idea of feeding her a diminished. Oh, what's the potion that makes her smaller and fitting her inside the
Diminution
bag of holding?
Diminution, yeah.
She'll be happy in there. Undisturbed spell research if she survives.
If you leave the top open, yeah.
That's the thought, actually. You probably could use it as a spell research area.
Don't forget that Lever has what's it called? Thingy self, polymorph self,
Oh, yeah.
and it's one she has memorized too.
All right, so you've got those spells.
Yep. Thank you.
Now. All right, what are you guys going to do next?
Up there. Across. Is this liquid like going away anytime soon?
No.
Can I need to get some water to water over it. Flush it down
Water
something.
won't work.
Nah, he's gonna
You
try.
gotta do. You see this corner? You gotta do like.
I've got a rope arrow. I could shoot one into the ceiling and just use that to brace myself and just slide along, so I don't slip up on my ass.
I mean, you can just like take a slide across those, 10
I could
feet
do.
and then climb to your feet on the other side.
No, I'll have to do that. That's more stylish.
All right. Well,
After you
first of all,
touch his
you're checking out
Yeah.
that room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that room just has a series of basic beds.
You searched under the bed as well.
clearly these were the beds that some of the drow were sleeping in. And at the foot of each one is a large pack, the kind that you just like hold over your shoulder, as opposed to a backpack with a strap. So they've got like drawstrings and everything like that.
Yeah, I'll open them up and check them.
Okay. Most of them have some personal items and clothing, stuff like that. The first one has, in addition to the normal stuff, 51 gold pieces and 3 platinum pieces. A large translucent yellow-brown faceted stone. A small square glossy black faceted stone. And a large Cabochon stone of pitch black. The second pack has 58 gold pieces and 6 platinum pieces. It also has 2 large deep red faceted stones and a large polished opal. The third pack has 92 gold pieces, 1 platinum piece, and 2 opaque velvet black faceted stones, 2 opaque olive green stones that are polished and egg-shaped, and a large transparent olive green faceted stone. The fourth pack has 89 gold pieces and a pale green transparent faceted stone, a light green triangular faceted stone, and the fifth pack has 15 platinum pieces and 2 small polished oblong orange-yellow stones, which you would recognize as amber right away. A small opaque velvet black faceted stone, 2 large Cabochon stones of a golden yellow color, and a deep royal blue oval faceted stone.
I'm guessing that was the mage's pouch. Maybe. Yeah, 15 platinum pieces then.
There was a bed in the other
A
room.
lot of
The other room is where the mage slept.
Alright. Lafdul attempts to gracefully slide along.
Okay. You don't slide gracefully. You
Wow. I tried to make it as reasonable as I can without breaking my face into a wall or something.
I mean, like you're trying to slide on your feet, right?
Yeah, like a football tackle or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you just your feet just go right out from under you and you fall on your butt. But you are then able to scooch and pull yourself along the wall, along with the wall to get down to the other side.
Good thing Leva's engrossed in our new books.
Yeah.
Leva is about to ask whether there's anything else in this room that we should have paid or should pay attention to.
I was searching. I didn't search this room up here.
By the way, do those packs have rope in them?
Yeah, I've got rope on me if I needed to.
Oh no, it's just extra rope would be good. You never know.
So remember, once you're done there, we still have rooms up top we need to search through.
You guys have tons of rope on the ship and everything like that. I mean,
there's lots of rope that the sails are attached to, but I guess that's a different kind of rope.
The players have tons of rope.
Yeah, each of us, except for probably Leva, carries around at least a quill of rope.
Well, Leva could probably put one in the bag of holding now.
Can't carry one. Yeldan can't carry one with all his gear that he carries around normally.
All right, so you get to your feet on the other side of the grease slick and check out the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are another 5 basic beds inside there, and more packs as well. You gonna check them?
You'll start making the process. Good for each one.
Okay. The first one has 80 gold pieces and 2 platinum pieces, as well as a small faceted transparent green stone, 2 polished translucent green stones filled with flecks of mica, a polished black sphere, and an irregular polished striated green stone. The second pack has 65 gold pieces and 7 platinum pieces, And 4 vivid yellow natural crystals that are uncut. And a deep red faceted stone. The third pack has 42 gold pieces and 13 platinum pieces. 2 rectangular faceted stones of blue-green color. A large oval glossy black faceted stone. And 1 small clear faceted stone with kind of has a soapy feel to it.
Hey, it might be soapstone.
It's a faceted stone. Soapstone is not cut to facets. Besides, it's clear. The fourth pack has 81 gold pieces, a small polished branch-like stone. You're not sure that it's actually stone. 2 polished pink stones with asterism. 6-pointed asterism.
How many asterisms?
There can be quite a few. Because technically Tiger Eye, I think Tiger Eyes. No, maybe not. There's a lot of different stones that can show asterism. Because it's specifically a flaw in the stone that does that.
But it's a flaw that makes it more valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a particular one that looks similar to my holy symbol, because mine's like a multi-pointed star, I might want to keep that one.
Your deity symbol is an irregular shape, and asterism is always pretty regular. And where was I? A polished sphere of black stone with white spider webbing. And 2 soft yellow oblong polished stones.
That spider webbing was probably particularly valuable to Drow in general if they're followers of a certain deity.
Could be. The fifth pack.
Item.
The fifth pack has 36 gold pieces, 3 platinum pieces, and 2 rectangular faceted gray-black opaque stones, a triangular faceted bright orange translucent stone, and a translucent brown faceted stone. That's the only valuable stuff you found in there. Yes.
Are there any Drow on Bro?
Not that you know of. They would probably
any in
be
the Thieves
run off.
Guilds?
They would probably be run off.
Yeah, but I was wondering... Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
It's not like they have any magic or anything they can hide that they're a drow.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking in the Thieves Guilds they might tolerate them.
People don't really trust Drow very much for, generally good reasons.
It's a Thieves Guild?
Even a Thieves Guild? I mean, they have to get on. They have to get on Brawl in the first place.
It's passing thought. I thought there might be I thought there might be a Drow on Brawl that I could sell that particular gem with the webbing onto.
You gonna check the other room?
Yeah.
Just opening the door?
Why did you say it like that?
I'm just checking. Because you've done a lot of the other two doors.
Like
the other 2 doors were already open, so I didn't ask you about that. But this one's
this
closed.
one's not open.
Yeah,
this one's not opened.
Yeah.
I searched for traps.
Okay.
Then I opened. Check lock.
I think I know what room that is, anyways.
It might be
is this latrine?
You do not find any traps.
Yeah,
do I suspect that this is latrine? I think it's latrine or something.
Open it. Find out.
I'm gonna
find
out.
Do you want to just open it?
Yeah. See size.
It's the head.
It's a bathroom.
Alright, Lafdul closes it. He's not searching out. You can get one of the crew to search that one.
There's a diamond in the toilet.
Yeah, well,
finders keepers. You lost out on the 50,000 gold piece diamond. Sorry.
Yeah, well, what you don't know about, you don't lose. So.
Like that
it's
bag
the way
of holding.
Around, so.
Like the bag of holding.
He's gonna search underneath these. He's gonna give this room a bit of a search around for like other stuff, like hidden compartments.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he's checking under
Helps
the
if
beds.
my die doesn't fly down onto the carpet.
He's seeing if any of the bed pulls apart or something. I don't know. I assume he's a cot. Are these cots?
They're like a step up from cots.
bunk
Yeah, if
bed.
it looks
Oh,
like it's got
boy.
detachable parts or something, I try pulling them out or unscrewing them or something.
The
With a
first one
equivalent.
you start messing around with, you accidentally break.
Yeah, well.
He doesn't care.
And
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't find
care.
any hidden compartments or...
At least floorboards. I check floorboards.
Nope. You don't find anything like that.
Alright. Attempt to gracefully slide over. It's probably never going to end that well, but...
So, again, on your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're, well,
Could he
I'll
grip the
roll.
wall
I'll roll.
and guide himself over?
I'll roll.
Is it 5% chance I
You're-
won't fail?
Your feet just go flying out from under you and you fall on your butt.
Do I not get any bonus being a rogue?
Nope.
Or because I got tumbling and stuff?
Because it doesn't specify that in the
Is it just guaranteed 5% only way to pass?
95% chance that people slip. It's magic.
Alright.
I mean, I could see giving you your reaction adjustment to the roll, which
No,
is
no,
like
no.
plus what,
Plus
2?
Yeah.
So you have a 7% chance of not falling?
7%'s better than 5, you know.
Is there cushion in the room Levi is in?
A cushion?
Cushion, like a pillow
bed.
or a blanket or something.
I mean, there's a pillow on the bed, and there's a blanket
Well,
on the
okay,
bed.
she'll take that. She'll take that and sit on it and try to slide over to Lafdul. Whoosh! Here we go.
Over all the corpses.
I don't care.
You're going to get stopped.
Leva
It's going to absorb.
Leva has figured out a very good way of doing it, and she manages to slide across fairly easily to the hole through the floor to the other deck.
What? Corpse surfing?
Learned something.
Wait,
I
did she
guess.
fall
No,
into the
she's
other?
using a
Did she
pillow.
fall into the hole?
She used a blanket.
Blanket. It probably absorbs all the liquid as well.
It's magic.
Hashtag magic.
It's a magic blanket.
No,
Magic!
the oil is
Don't give
magic.
Braxon ideas.
Lafdul, get your own blanket.
All right, what are you guys
It turns
gonna?
out that the blanket is a flying carpet.
What are you guys gonna do next?
Going upstairs or
Wait, did you
downstairs.
check everything in this room?
Yes.
I searched that room for secrets as well. If you
Okay, you're gonna
hadn't
search
known.
that room for secrets.
Yeah.
All right.
And you guys have checked this room and this,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was going to do
You don't
before.
find anything. Do you want to
I
search
checked
the
this room
entire
for
cargo? You
secrets.
want to search the entire
What?
cargo hold?
How long is this?
What
gonna
about
take?
that suspicious white thing? Two
That's,
squares above the 11.
How? If this is going to take like this is going to be like the last room. Not. Oh, what? That's not a.
That's a window.
No, that's
Is that a window?
no, that's me. No, it's not. It's me.
Being
That's
dumb.
the reveal.
No, revealing
Yeah.
a little bit of the outside part of the map.
Yeah,
That's
I
all it
realized
is.
that. I was just joshing.
Yeah,
with
but
you.
everyone else started thinking that it might be something. All right, let me see. So, you want to check this room? That is going
If
to
this
be...
is going to take a significant period of time, I'll do this room last. Like a good hour plus, and I'll do this room last. I want to do everywhere else first. I mean, if Level wants to help me search, it might make it quicker.
Oh, sorry. Yes. That's why I came with.
Alright.
What's the description, the proper description of this room? I mean, we know it's a storage room, sort of.
Had manacles.
It's a
No.
cargo room.
A cargo room.
It's a cargo.
yes.
Yeah, it's a cargo hold. It's the lower cargo hold.
What's number one?
That's the way up.
Yeah, it's the hatch to the upper deck.
Okay.
Cargo hatch.
Connected to that one.
So yeah, this would take you over 3 hours to fully search.
We'll do this when we got more people to search it.
Because
Yeah, sounds
remember,
reasonable.
it's 10 minutes per 10-foot square.
Yeah, we'll just do this one last once we've cleared everything else up.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go upstairs.
Probably along with this one.
Yeah, cargo's generally out last. I'm going to search directly down.
You're searching right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The door is closed.
I open locks. I search for traps.
Don't you still have the keyring with you?
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot the keyring. I'll use the keyring.
Yeldan
Yeldan.
had the keyring.
I assume Yeldan would have given it back. He's not that terrible of a person.
Yeah, because I mean he left before opening up all the doors anyway.
Yeah, I'll see if one of them opens the door.
You do not find any traps, and you do not believe the door is locked.
I open it.
Okay. Dang it. All right. That room is it's pretty gross. This is clearly
Is it Amber Hook's bathroom?
no,
Head.
no. But looking at the implements around and the
Torturing.
tools around, it is apparently the interrogation and food preparation room.
That's the same.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, do the Amber Hooks eat humanoids? I guess.
Neogi certainly do.
Ah,
Yeah.
So
Lovely.
torture and kitchen is the same.
Yeah.
This is why Braxon doesn't like Neogi.
Why? Because you've seen their kitchen.
There's dried blood everywhere.
Is it slippery? Or is
No,
it
no. I
just
mean it's dried blood.
He'll gingerly search this room.
Yeah, I'll help. Do we see anything?
You don't see anything obviously interesting. There's tables and chairs with straps and
Yeah,
plenty
but they
of...
might have like a written log of something because it's an interrogation room.
It'd be Neogi.
It
Yeah,
would be
I
in
know.
Neogi, but no,
in
you
a
don't see
language
a,
I can read. But
you don't see
I look for something.
You don't see a written log.
All right.
Just a
That's
question.
a room for thought capture. That is.
Oh
No, it's not. That's a bad
I
idea.
don't know.
Yeah, I
you'd-
know.
You'd get some interesting thoughts.
Thoughts.
A question.
Yes.
You say that the interrogation room and the kitchen is the same. So who does the interrogation? Is it the Neogis or is it the Amber
Probably.
Hawks?
You don't know.
Because if let's say the Neogis did the interrogation, they probably take their logs with, if they write logs.
You don't know that much about
know.
Neogi.
Okay.
And you can't tell from what's in there. All right, so you're gonna check this next door.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that most of these other rooms you guys have not been in. Asher has, so you haven't really searched them because he was insubstantial at the time.
Did he make any mention of what these rooms were?
No, you have not had time to do so.
All right, no, he's doing the full search.
He told us where the Neogis and the Amber Hawks are.
Right, but he was not able to tell you what the rooms were and what was in them. So to your
Correct.
neither of you know what's in any of these rooms along the corridor unless you were physically in there.
Okay. How about we look up here as well?
Yeah, I'm not searching for traps on these. I'm just opening them up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I remember seeing the traps one down the end of the corridor, though, that made sense because that was the helm.
Yeah. All right. So you open that door. It is not locked. This you're pretty sure is a Neogi's bedroom, but just the bedroom of one Neogi. There's silk hangings and cushions around the room, and
like an officer's quarters.
Neogi don't exactly operate that way.
No.
I mean, everything is a hierarchical chain of ownership. So generally, basically, the Neogi in charge of everything owns owns the Neogi under him. And some of those Neogi may own other Neogi under them, or they'll have their own Umber Hulks, stuff like that. So.
But they're not all mind controlled, are they?
No, it's not mind control. It's just ownership.
Oh,
they have a very highly ownership-oriented society. Everything is either owned or worthless or is going to be owned soon, kind of thing. That's kind of how their mentality is.
Okay. Own soon. Good.
So there is a small shelf with some books on one wall.
Yeah, I'll have to look through them, I guess. You can't read common, so you ask level to look through them. Oh, it's going to be Neogi anyway, so.
Can I read them?
All but one is in Neogi, and that last one is a spellbook.
Oh,
No, yeah, there was a Neogi spellcaster, wasn't there, so.
This one, I will copy and paste it in for you as well. This one is mostly empty, actually. Only about the first third of it is filled. It's got Color Spray, Detect Magic, Dust Shield, Expeditious Retreat, Fist of Stone, Jump, Magic Missile, and Read Magic.
sounds like a travel book.
Yeah.
And I just
do you want
sent you the list as well.
You're going to pocket all of those books into your bag of holding? And
Yes.
translate them later?
How heavy are those books?
They vary from 2 to 5 pounds each.
Are there many books, or...?
It's about 5 other books.
Yeah, it's in £10 or whatever.
I mean, I have 4
Actually,
spell
let me
books now. How heavy are they?
Let me rephrase. Well, I mean, you're putting them all in the...
In the bag, yes.
Yeah. Spellbooks generally are 5 to 10 pounds each. These are in the 5 pound range.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, those books are heavy.
I mean, I looked at what you had in your bag of holding before, and you're nowhere close to that limit. But assume...
Okay.
Go ahead and assume 3 pounds for all the other books. And I was wrong. It's not 5 other books. It's 3 other books. Sorry. And then 5 pounds for the spell books that you're picking up here. Okay. So you don't find anything else of note.
Any secret? As a caster, I'll give it a bit more thorough check. I'd search for secrets in this room. See
You
if
do
the
not find
bookcase
anything.
is movable. No? Okay. Alright, I open the next room. Not searching. Traps.
Okay, you're not going back up to 10? Because remember, you haven't been into any of these except maybe 2.
Alright, yeah, 10. 10.
Okay. All right. This chamber is divided up into kind of 3 sections by silk curtains, and there are also cushions in each of the 3
What kind
different
of silk
sections.
is this? Expensive silk?
I mean, it's silk.
How much does silk sell for? It doesn't matter. I'll do it after.
Bit. Yeah, I mean they sell. I mean it's silk, and
That's what I thought.
Neogi aren't exactly dirty, so they're generally in
Good condition.
pretty good condition. Yeah. Other than personal items, you don't find anything of note. You want to do extra searching?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
All right. Well, then, I mean, if you don't want to do extra searching, you don't have to do extra searching.
Unless I got a reason to, like,
I was asking because you'd mostly been doing it so far, so...
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't forgetting to do so. All right, which room are you going to top or bottom?
Top, I guess. Top to bottom.
Okay. Top room is supplies and spare parts for the vessels. For the vessel. There's
nothing that stands out?
Machinery, rope, webbing, spare armored plating, things like that.
Alright, the room below. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That chamber has spare lumber and ceramic hull plating materials. That
ceramic.
Yeah, the hull plating materials would not be useful on a ship other than this one.
Is it to distribute impact damage, or?
I mean, it's just ceramic hull plating. That's
it's not that detailed. Basically.
No, I mean the ship has a ceramic save type, so that's what it is.
Is there anything else that stands out in that room?
No, I mean it's just storage.
Alright, I search number 6.
Okay. That one is a galley, and this is where food is prepared that hasn't been interrogated.
Lafdul seems that any meat's humanoid. At this point, he's not.
Yeah, I mean you do see some meat, and you're not that it's not appetizing.
Lafdul gets this terrible idea. Leva, you're a cook, aren't you? What meat says?
She'd be able to. I mean, if she rolls a proficiency check,
Yeah.
she'd be able to at least identify if it is normal.
Let's do
foodstuff.
that.
Oh god.
Where's the cooking?
It's a good thing you don't have
Just-
sanity like on Call of Cthulhu or something.
It's
Huh?
two-legged ham.
We'd have all gone insane by now, you know that.
Cooking. Here we go.
Also based off intellect.
Leva, it is most definitely not beef or pork or lamb.
Usuals.
Mhm.
You would recommend strongly against eating it.
People, I don't think we should eat that.
There are
I
also
wasn't
things
fine
like dried fruits and grains, which are perfectly edible.
Mhm.
Okay.
Stuff that would be made into gruels or porridge or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The room below.
Okay.
If there's nothing in the room above, if there's anything that stands out
No.
other
there
than
isn't.
foodstuffs.
All right. That room is the pantry. It is just storage for spare food. There's again dried meats that are reminiscent of what's in the other room, but also sacks of grain, sugar, things like that. Nothing very valuable. It's not. It definitely looks like the stuff that you would guess is fed to the slaves is not particularly high quality.
Well,
Probably other
here's
humanoids.
the question.
Well, no, they wouldn't feed the meat of other humanoids to the humanoids because that generally doesn't sit well with their stomachs.
And it's probably a
I was
delicacy
gonna ask
for the
how
Neogi
many
as well.
how many man-days of food is there for us?
I mean, you're gonna get fully stocked up by the pots at the
Yeah,
end
the
of this
thing is
anyway,
gonna
so it doesn't
replace
matter.
this stuff. I search the room above if there's nothing in 7, but nothing else that stands out.
Yeah, nothing stood out of in that one. All right, so that one that one's a fairly well appointed chamber. There are silk hangings on the walls, cushions and things of that nature. And there is a shelf with about 24 books on it.
And after calls over to Lava, more books. Lafdul starts looking through some of the books. You can't read any of these, but
Yeah,
look
you do
anyway.
recognize that the ones that you look through are not. They're not common though.
Alright.
Can I read them?
No, they're not in common.
Okay.
Is this like a library or?
No, it's just it's a personal collection of books. But are you going to go through all of the books? Like at least flip them open?
Yeah, well, just see if there's anything that stands out, like another spell book or something.
Okay, one of
Braxon
them
would.
is another spellbook.
Alright, I hand that one to Leva. It's like your lucky day today. That was like the 5th one.
Fourth.
All right, that spellbook.
5th.
That spellbook contains Audible Glamour, Charm Person, Dancing Lights, Detect Magic, Detect Secret Passages and Portals, Featherfall, Fist of Stone, Phantasmal Force, Read Magic, Shield, Sleep, Preservation, No Alignment, Misdirection, Sense Shifting, Spider Gout, which you would not be able to figure out, Venom Bite, which you would not be able to figure out, Web, Alacrity, Dispel Magic, Fly, Item, Melf's Minute Meteors, protection from amorphs, and wind wall.
Nice.
And I will copy that in there for you as well.
And the
God,
weight
look at
is
all
the
these
same as the
spells.
others?
Yeah.
The weight is the same? It's 5 books, the Yeldan.
Really? Is it 5?
Yeah,
that's
she's
the fifth
had a
one.
right field day.
It's like a company that goes too fast, you know, that she looks at these spells and she looks at the amount of spells that she can actually know, and then she sighs.
But Lafdul mentions deliver, so you're going to be busy for the next year or so.
At least, if not more.
Okay.
Oh, those spells might prove useful, I hope. I search for secrets in this one. That same room.
Alrighty.
Checking bookshelves, underneath beds, or silk, whatever they are.
Yeah, it takes about 20
Log
minutes, but you do not find any hidden compartments.
Alright. 5, whatever it is. No, this is the Amber Hulk room.
Yeah. There is a dead Umber Hulk in the doorway. Climbing over that body, you do realize that this was the one of the Umber Hulk chambers. There are low-quality cushions kind of built up as little nests around the place, and it's not... I mean, it's not bad. I mean, Umber Hulks aren't animalistic, but they're not known for, you know, intelligence and civilization, so...
Out of curiosity, did we know if we could use these Amber Hulks as armor? They're chitin.
They are intelligent.
Yep. No.
Oh, alright, fair enough. Alright, is nothing else that stands out in there?
No.
Alright, I go to 3.
Okay. That door is locked.
I search for traps on this one.
Okay, you do believe that there is a trap. And
yippee.
you believe it's magical.
Oh,
You have to spell magic ready?
not ready.
Lava have it ready?
No, I can use knock from range, can't I? And that
You
might
can-
potentially set.
You can use
Set
knock
the-
from range, but you need to do so from
Line of sight, right?
yeah, and so it
So
means that you
across
can't do it from down
up
the
the
corridor.
corridor.
You can't do it from down the
Ah.
corridor.
You can do it from here, though. Right, go.
What
Right.
kind? Oh, it's magical. Do I recognize that as a glyph of warding? Or anything familiar?
No, you
I
can't.
ask-
You can't identify right what it is right now. You would have to try to disarm it.
Could I? So I don't recognize what kind of magic trap, as in not something that I could do myself.
Even if you could do it yourself, that wouldn't help you in this situation.
Oh no, I'd be able to
Just because
identify
the
its
very
limitations.
the way it manifests can be different. You just believe that there's a magical trap on the door.
Well, if only I had my ring of X-ray vision, I could see through what's in that ring. Alright, I'm not gonna touch that room just yet. I'm searching this room here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'll have to dispel that another day.
All right.
Depending on how long we're staying around here.
This chamber is fairly opulent. Silk hangings and cushions everywhere of higher quality than the other ones that you've seen.
Opulent. Yeah. Alright, you search for secrets, yeah.
Okay.
If-
There is a cabinet, and there is a shelf with about 24 books on it as well.
I passed the books level. Another spell book, maybe? I flip through them quickly.
Okay. You open up one of them, and suddenly a...
Oh. Goodbye, Lever. It's nice knowing you.
No, you said that you were flipping through them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
but
right. Oh,
you're
you're okay. Yeah. Suddenly, a brownish-colored, somewhat phantasmal serpent appears in the air in front of you.
No. That's not good.
And what's your armor class?
I think it's like 2 or 3. It might be 4 without a shield.
Yeah, you would not be
Yeah,
using your
4.
shield.
Yeah, no.
You
And
have
you
a
wouldn't
book
get,
in
you
your
wouldn't,
hand.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't be getting your dexterity bonus either.
Can I tumble? React?
No, because it just
Alright.
appears in the air and
Yeah,
strikes at you.
Am I slain?
No, it bites you, quote unquote, and as soon as it does, you are engulfed in a yellowish, a brownish yellow field of force, and you don't know anything anymore. To you, time has stopped essentially. You can't see anything.
I'm just standing there. I'm just waiting for Level to do something now.
So Leva,
What do I see? Well, how does he actually look?
so
Did I take any damage?
he is no, you didn't take any damage. He is surrounded by a kind of a glowing brownish yellow field of force, and he is stopped in place, like not moving at all, as far as you can tell.
Do I see the snake?
It disappeared as soon as it hit him.
Oh, so does he still have the glow around him?
Yeah, he's completely surrounded in a field of force.
I wonder if I'm suffocated, but I don't know. Or I might be in suspended animation.
Well, I scream for the others.
Well, they're on the other ships or whatever.
No, that they're over here.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm now the mascot of the company, the Broken Sword.
right. But see, they're busy with looking at the other the slaves and everything like that. It's loud in there. They won't be able to hear you shout.
All right, so Leva first walks around Lafdul, checks him out to see whether it's like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Do I see bite marks, anything?
No. He's just completely surrounded by a field of force. You cannot touch him. You can touch the field of force, and just gives it's like a little bit of a static shock when you do, but that's about it. You can't penetrate it.
Well, there's nothing much I can do.
It does seem vaguely familiar to you. It does seem vaguely familiar to you.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a spell Can I do a spellcraft check to see whether I recognize it?
You can always do a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft.
It's the thing that I'm going to, if I survive, learn.
You will survive. Don't be so negative.
No, Lafdul's quite optimistic about being a new statue in the company.
Yes, so you believe that he has inadvertently triggered a sepia snake sigil.
And
It basically locks someone in a magical field of force for multiple days.
multiple days. And how does the person come out afterwards? Is he going to be
they'll
dead?
be fine.
Or
Yeah, time does not appear to be passing to them. He will basically the second that it expires, he will return to normal, and for him it will be as if no time has passed.
Oh, so it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, you don't need a healer to heal you up.
Like
Leva goes over here.
Your understanding of the spell is that it's primarily designed to capture a thief for either interrogation or punishment later, as opposed to actually killing. Because some of the protections that you can put on a spellbook have the risk of damaging the spellbook or the writing and stuff like that. That kind of like the thing that Higgimus experienced a little while ago.
So I go over here and I talk to the two people here, and I tell them what I can see, what I could see. Can we actually move him? Could we move Lafdul to the ship?
No.
Or is he going to be caught here?
He is stuck. He will not move.
So I tell him it will take
that
a few days.
the caster of it can dispel it at any time, but you also suspect that the caster at this time is dead.
Is he stuck to the floor?
Yeah, we can't move him.
So we can't just pick him up and carry him with us?
Nope.
Braxon's going to get some tools and
Cut
he's going to see whether he can cut a round circle on the floor
Yeah, that
around
might be an idea.
Lafdul and get him out.
That might be an idea. He will come out of it on his own.
So he doesn't just fall through the floor.
Well, that's fine because he's on the gravity plane.
He will come out of it on his own anyway in a few days, but he won't recognize what's happened. He won't see that anything has happened to him.
This is a terrible shame for Lafdul. Lafdul had a great plan that none of you will ever figure out now.
All I gotta say is, come on, just dispel magic. We memorize.
Yeah, it takes time to memorize it, and she's got to actually succeed at passing.
I don't have a dispel magic spell.
Except
now, I have to learn it.
There's a mage on our ship that has dispel magic.
You don't know dispel magic? Like you haven't learned it? I mean, I know you might not. You probably don't have it memorized, but you don't actually have it in your spellbooks.
Wow.
I don't think so. Let me have
it
could be.
You
just gave one to her.
You need to get that ASAP. Well, yes, I understand that, but you need to get that ASAP. Like that is
that's a level 1
magic.
Level 3.
It's level 3, yes.
Level 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, no dispel magic here.
Well, you did just get a spellbook that had it.
Yes, I fully intended to learn it.
Yeah, you can ask the wizard on our ship.
He doesn't have any at the moment. I mean,
was the book that I was searching before I got held a wizard book? Did I ever realize that?
No. She can't tell through the amber field. I mean, it's kind of giving. Well, you didn't actually.
You know, lightning bolt level.
I will tell you that you can't. The field it's kind of wavering. It doesn't really give you a good idea. You know, you can't look at the book close enough to tell what it is. He's still holding it.
I know you're terrified to learn fireball, but do you know lightning bolt?
Braxon says to Ockar. Braxon says to Ockar, you know, you might want to pop upstairs and bring your wolf down at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my wolf.
Your wolf's been with you since the combat ended. I don't have a problem with that. You don't need to move the token all the time. So what are you guys gonna do?
Braxton's going to cut on the floor if he thinks that.
You just undo the planks.
Yeah, but he's got to. If he thinks he's stuck to the floor, he'll cut around Lafdul.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go talk to the other wizard to see if he has spell.
Well, right now you don't know anything about this. Higgimus doesn't know anything about this.
Okay.
Well, while you're cutting the floor, I'm gonna hold on to him so he doesn't fall through, because I'm pretty sure the gravity plane wouldn't be able to support him on just a piece of wood.
Can you even hold on to him?
Why wouldn't I be able to?
Because
of force field.
There's a force field?
Yeah, he's in a field of force.
He's
in a yellowish-brown field of force.
Oh, then, yeah, just cut the wood and see if he falls through.
Yeah, so when Braxton's cut the floorboards in front and behind one of Lafdul's feet, he wants to see if they drop away or if they stay stuck to Lafdul's foot.
Since they're on the gravity plane, they don't drop.
He gives them a push.
Yeah, they push away. Lafdul does not move.
Wait,
dear.
could one of us, if you were to cut a circle out of the floor, would somebody from below be able to grab onto it and pull down?
Could we make a galleon's figure?
Maybe, but there isn't a deck below.
Could we make a galleon's figure out of him?
Okay. Braxton's gonna tie his rope around Lafdul, and he's going to get Ockar and Leva and himself lined up towards room 3 and try to pull.
You can't go in room 3.
Lafdul.
Room 3 is closed.
We can't.
It's got a trap, and I don't know if I even told you.
Well, Braxton's going into the room.
The door is locked.
It's locked. All right, he's going to try and pull Lafdul into the corridor.
Okay, Lafdul doesn't move.
Lema says, "Hey, look, he's gonna come out of it in a few days' time.
A
It's
few
okay.
days. He's gonna be
No,
stuck
no,
in
no.
that bog for a few
Guess we're
days.
stuck here.
We're stuck here. Yes.
Braxon goes to find one of the crew to send a message to Higgimus saying we're not going anywhere for a few days.
All right, so
No,
you
you just
find
leave
a
Lafdul.
crew member and to fetch Higgimus, so Higgimus can join you and participate in this conversation, as well as Yeldan if he chooses to come.
Is there what we could do is
When
ask
Yeldan
the others
hears
whether there's a wizard around who knows dispel magic and can try to dispel it.
So you want to ask for Dodoros and Nor to come along
Yes.
as well?
No, wouldn't be high enough level, would he? He's
He
in
might
level
be at
3.
this point. He's been gaining experience.
He's
kind
level
of
4 now.
passively.
Ah, level 4.
Yeah, he's
Does
he's
that
gained a
mean
level.
his
He's
cost-
level 4.
Did he learn dispel magic?
No,
it's
'cause that's at level
3 and
5.
he's level 5. Plus, to be casting at minimum level.
All right, so Higgimus and Yeldan, are you coming along?
Yeah,
Yeldan,
might as well.
Yeldan isn't gonna be because he's.
Oh, the guy who saved your life. Yeah, nice knowing you.
All right, so
Sorry,
Brack-
Lafdul doesn't know this. So
everyone
Brack-
other than
There wasn't much
Yeldan
detail other
is
than
there.
we're stuck here for 2
Well,
days.
no. The crew member said there's something wrong. Something's up with Lafdul. Braxon is requesting you guys come and help with the situation. That's essentially what the
Wow.
crew member would say.
Oh,
Bra-
okay.
Like they wouldn't just say, "Yeah, we're stuck here for a couple days," because then there would be a question as to why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Braxon's remembered
Well,
he's
are
got
we
a
really
3-inch.
stuck here? Can't we just tow this ship back to Brawl?
It's
No,
too big.
this ship is 100 tons. The most that a major helm can move is 100 tons.
Well, can we get both ships to tow it?
Braxon's remembered he's got a 3-inch long tube that's magical that does something. So
Oh god.
he's
That'd be
gonna poke Lafdul with that and look through it and stuff like that to see whether it does anything.
Yeah, it's not the tube that's magical, it's what's in it.
Oh.
Ooh.
I
There's
know I
something
told you
in
this.
the tube.
Yes, I know I told you this. It's filled with like some sort of dust or powder.
Oh.
It's a blow tube.
Right.
It's stoppered on either end. It's stoppered. I mean, you're familiar with this sort of device, not a magical version, but you blow through it,
Oh, like it's like a pea shooter.
sort of.
Right.
I wouldn't just blow an unknown powder onto a
No,
friend.
no. I thought it was a thing for looking through. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is not.
It's
All right,
on
so-
magic spyglass.
So you guys are all there. Dodoros and Nord didn't come along yet. I will let you guys send for them if you choose to. For now, it's just all the party members except for Yeldan are there to discuss the situation. So you guys can discuss what you want to try to do with this.
Higgimus,
Is
what
there
do you
some way
think?
is there some way to dispel the magic?
Maybe.
Maybe Dodoros knows?
Maybe, or do you have the ability to, Leva? I guess that's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
have-
to say.
I don't have the ability, no.
No. Okay.
If I
Well,
the only
let's
thing I
see
have
if
on me is a protection from magic, and that only would have worked before he got into the situation.
let's check with the other mages, and then let's check with the pots on the other. This is something, if they have the ability, this would be the least that they could do to help us out.
Yeah,
Braxton's going to point at the floorboard and say that he tried to cut him off the deck, but he's not moving.
Actually, Braxton, could you have your rope wrap around him?
We tried
Done
that.
Okay.
Try it again.
Can I try pulling Lafdul?
Go for it.
All right, so you try to pull Lafdul after tying the rope around him again, and he does not move.
Braxton's going to go behind him and push him.
Does not budge at all.
Even if what if the
Stuck
entire
with us.
party tries to pull him?
All right, you're getting everyone pulling on the rope and pushing at the same
Yeah.
time.
This is where
what's the
Lafdul
weight-
splits in half.
Still
One
does
second
not move.
Okay, I was getting ready to say, what's the weight allow on your rope, Braxton?
Yeah.
All right, so it does not move. All right, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, we could cut the front off the ship and see if we can just cut out this room. See if we can tow the room.
How long does this thing last, Leva?
A few days.
A few days. All right, and
I
then,
just had the idea. Sorry.
let's definitely poke the pots to see if they have somebody that's capable of casting a dispel magic or has an ability to remove this.
In the meantime,
Do you also want to
have
get Dodoros over?
Yeah, is Dodoros our person? I can't remember.
Well, he was the
fire
wizard
Oh,
with you guys.
yeah, he's that the person. Yeah, we'll definitely ask for him.
Ockar knows because Dodoros told Ockar that. Do you want me
Yeah.
to dispel the web?
Yeah, he told me that.
Okay. So you get Kirwith over and Dodoros over to discuss the situation with them both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Well, for their counsel on this.
Kirwith arrives first since he's a lot closer, and he says, I've vaguely heard about traps of this sort, but I've never actually seen one myself. I could talk to my spellcasters, but I do believe they've mostly exhausted their spells, so they would probably have to wait a day before they could get access to any sort of magic that might handle this.
Look, waiting a single day is better than waiting the few days it would take for this spell to wear off.
Dodoros also arrives, and he basically says the same thing, that he's out of useful spells at the moment, and he would have to.
Do you think we can safely wait a single day since none of us can drag this ship with us?
Well, yeah, that's what we're going to end up doing. I'll ask Dodoros, do you think you can get rid of it with your next spells?
I mean, I could certainly try. I could memorize multiple dispel magics in case one of them fails. They're not guaranteed, however.
Okay.
Well, as many as you can prepare would be best.
He looks at you, Leva, and says, "Will you be assisting as well?"
As much as I can, yes.
She doesn't know the spell magic.
I'm just.
Yes, I can learn. I just checked. I can learn it tonight, and then tomorrow I know it.
Oh, okay. All right, that would be good.
Okay. Let's work on that. I'll set up a guard for Lafdul here, and then
I'll keep guard over him.
Well,
you've been through a battle. I mean.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm probably on the verge of passing out right now.
I wanna check out those 3 spiked balls to see if anyone's hiding in them.
They've already checked them out. They are urchin Neogi vessels. They have
They have helms?
Yeah, they have helms in them, but they're life jammers.
These life jam.
Okay, well then Braxon's gonna smash all the life jammers.
Okay.
Break them!
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do in the time between this and the next day?
Imprisonment?
Search the other places that haven't been searched yet fully.
Yeah.
Okay. There's still corpses on the floor. The locked room to the north hasn't been searched.
Let's search these corpses, even the drow corpses, to make sure we don't miss any items.
Yeah, Braxon wants to do that, and once we've searched all the rooms, he wants to demount any weapons that aren't destroyed.
All right.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do all the searching of all the places we haven't searched yet, and people we haven't searched yet. Let's go over having crew move stuff over to our ship that we find that we want, and that sort of thing, and make sure that the dead bodies are taken care of and all that good stuff.
Okay. And there's more tending to the injured and everything like that. Yeldan, you were pinging?
Lafdul is the only one that could open this door with a key, because he has the keys with him as well.
Can we take the keys from him?
So there is a key on one of the Neogi.
Then we will try the keys from the Neogi on that door.
Because you don't know it's trapped.
Leva might know, but whether or not she
Ockar is still doing it.
Okay.
All right, you don't know them.
Ockar, you are going to take the key and open that door and take a look inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where is everyone else?
Lafdul's stuck behind a force field. I don't know about Leva.
Where's Leva?
Oops, Leva will be here because what was that? Because she was looking at Lafdul all the way, and she went around him, and she will be around here.
All right. Whereas
Looking at
Braxon and Yeldan and actually Yeldan, you didn't come. Braxon and Higgimus.
Where's this room that was locked before?
Over here.
Where
where you're at?
Number three.
What do I remember of that room?
You remember from that chamber that there were treasure chests in there, strong boxes.
Okay, I will tell Ockar, hold on. That was a treasure room, so that place is going to be trapped like hell.
How about this? I could throw protection from magic on myself. That would probably keep me safe. You guys might want to back up.
Hold on. If that room is, if that door is trapped, then it risks a chance of damaging the treasure room there.
Well, what do we do?
How thick are these walls here, Ald?
The walls are pretty thick. I mean, they're sturdy enough to withstand combat and stuff like that.
You've got multiple days so far. You're looking at to dismantle
Yeah,
walls.
let's check this room out tomorrow after we free Lafdul. If we still have the spell magics left.
Okay.
Plus, it'd be good for dispelling the trap.
Would the knock spell actually open this?
No, the knock spell would trigger the trap.
That's
Yeah,
why I
but-
want to cast it
I
at
mean,
range.
Okay.
knock would open the lock, yes.
But it would
Whether-
trigger the trap.
Whether it would trigger the
Would
trap
it,
or not,
would
you
it-
don't know because you don't know what type of trap there is.
Okay.
And you would
Mhm.
know that it's magical.
I probably would have told Leva that it was trapped because I didn't go in that room.
Well, I mentioned that I believe if there was going to be a trap, it would be on this room here because I know what's on the other side.
Yeah, if Lafdul's recently been trapped, what's to say that isn't under traps? It's common sense.
Then let's search everywhere else except for that room, and then the next day we'll come by with Lafdul once he's unstuck, and he'll open it.
Okay. You are very optimistic that we get him unstuck.
I know we'll get him unstuck eventually.
Well, in a few days he will get unstuck on his own.
I know, he's not going to be like that permanently. We're going to get him unstuck eventually, even if it's by time or by magic.
Okay, so on that corpse that had the key as well, you do find a pouch that clearly holds material components. You find things like rose petals, grasshopper legs, bat guano, that sort of thing.
Oh, background. So he had fireball.
There was also a Neogi on the helm. He also had a pouch with spell components in it. And on two of his limbs, he had a ring that was a silver ring with a twist of brass around it, and a gold ring with a small clear stone surrounded by small clear blue stones.
Oh. They look nice.
I think you're having a problem with your microphone, Braxon. Might need to disconnect and reconnect.
Well, we can get those identified later if they are magic.
Leva, do you have a detect magic on or available? No. All right.
None
Right
then.
back.
We'll just
Yeah, you're back.
detect everything after we get Lafdul free.
Okay, so Braxton's going to look at the deck here, just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case we want to chop off the front of the ship and tow the front of the ship.
You're looking at a lot of work. Like, I mean, chopping a ship in half, that's a lot of work.
Especially if you're trying to make sure it doesn't fall to pieces once you chop it.
Well, as long as the bit with Lafdul in doesn't fall to pieces, or the bit with the treasure in, Braxon's okay with that.
Well, maybe we
I
shouldn't?
strongly recommend you take a look at our ship instead of worry about how to chop up ours. Make sure our ship's still good to go.
Yeah, okay. So Braxton's going to head back to our ship. He's going to get some crews to look at the weapons here because he wants to take the weapons. If any of ours destroyed, we want the bits. Otherwise, we'll sell them to.
Well, we might replace some of our weapons with the weapons they got because their weapons were quite a bit stronger than ours, I remember.
Maybe. We'll just see what they got.
They have a heavy catapult. The jettison down below is a heavy jettison, and they have 4 heavy ballista.
We should take the heavy weapons.
We should replace Higgimus's garden with the jettison.
No.
We should no. I think we should replace our ballistas and the catapults with the heavy variants.
All right, so you spend the time dismantling the weapons. Let Leva try and learn dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
Leva, you do not need to roll for this because it is a universal spell.
Oh, okay. But I do
need
need to roll for the
pages, yeah.
Okay. Well, I've seen worse.
Yeah, it could have been what, like 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, that was really my browser was just like you're talking about. You've seen worse, and I'm like, wait, what? What did you roll? Because it only just came in.
Yeah, it's wonderful roll 20.
Yeah. All right. So you guys get the weapons dismantled, and you get some sleep. Dodoros will memorize some dispel magics. Are you gonna memorize some as well, Leva?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably memorize it several times, but I need to enter it first. Just a second.
Okay. All right.
Did we search the cargo hold?
Yeah, we would have done that.
Well, no. I mean, Lafdul was going to go back and do that last, searching through it for any secret compartments, so he hasn't done that. But if you want to spend the time doing so,
we would like to, since kind
of got a whole day.
Yeah.
Braxon's got a room of crockery to search.
Okay. You do not find anything of anything hidden inside the cargo hold.
Okay.
All right, we'll take our break here, and when we come back in about 10 minutes, we'll see if you guys can rescue Lafdul from the predicament he has gotten himself into.
I wonder what Lafdul's thinking right now.
He is not
doesn't
thinking
know.
anything. He is not thinking anything. He does not know that time is passing.
He's just going to come out and he's like, "Oh, Leva, that's an interesting book. Why are you giving me that funny look?"
No, you're gonna come out and react to a snake attempting to bite you, but that snake is no longer there. That's how you're gonna react when you're released.
And he's also gonna fall because Braxon cut the floorboards out underneath him.
That is a really good point. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll see how that happens.